Josh,
Corey.
have you ever seen a fish that can't swim?
Ah! Fuck.
Welcome to the second ever mini-sode of the Brown Carpet Podcast. My name's Corey Farrell,
And I'm Josh Groom.
and we're going to attempt to do another one of these things.
This is our improv. This is kind of like the Richard Grieco to the Johnny Depp of the brown carpet. This is the watered down,
That's a good
piss
one.
week version of what we usually do.
Yep.
This is where we take one news story, and between the two of us, we improvise something.
Everything. We turn it into a film. So
Yeah.
we take a shitty news story and we make it into an even shittier film.
Yes.
That's it. That's the premise.
plan. That's what we're going to do.
Should we dive straight in?
Why not?
Yeah.
No sense fucking around.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Jumped over 3 linebackers in midair, sprouted antlers like a gazelle.
No one laughs at a master of quack fool.
Real nice.
Many have died from starvation due to the difficulty of finding enough food, such as seals.
Shut up.
No more Mr. Nice Duck. That's it. Right, Mr. Sitz?
What do you make of that? You know, it's the most fantastic story I've ever heard.
The Brown Carpet Podcast.
Just fucking hard snap into it.
All right. The guy who robbed someone at gunpoint for a domain name is getting 20 years in jail.
That seems harsh, but it's gunpoint, so someone probably got shot.
So Corey sent this to me earlier today, and that's a very confusing headline for me. I don't understand how you rob someone at gunpoint for a domain name.
You robbed someone at gunpoint?
Rub someone up at gunpoint.
Rob.
I will.
He robbed someone at gunpoint.
Nothing sexual. No one got robbed.
Okay.
On Thursday, 43-year-old Iowa man Sherman Hopkins Jr. was sentenced to 20 years in prison for attempting to forcibly steal a domain name from another man at gunpoint. Domain hijacking, when someone illegally gains control of another person's website, is quite common, but this may be the first time that someone has attempted to steal a domain name at gunpoint. Last June, Hopkins broke into the home of 26-year-old Ethan Deo in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, one afternoon and demanded that Deo log into his computer and transfer the domain name for doitforstate.com to another account. According to Deo's bio on his personal website, he's a web entrepreneur who previously worked for the web hosting service GoDaddy.
Go, Daddy, go.
GoDaddy. There's more to it. Here it comes. After seeing Hopkins enter the apartment, Deo locked himself in his room and Hopkins kicked in the door. Hopkins kicked the door in and pistol-whipped Deo, held a gun to his head, and used a stun gun on him during the encounter.
Yeah.
While he attempted to wrestle the gun away from Hopkins, Deo was shot in the leg, but he eventually gained control of the firearm and shot Hopkins multiple times in the chest. And Hopkins survived despite multiple gun wounds.
That's right, yeah.
According to court documents seen by Motherboard, Hopkins initially faced charges of kidnapping, possession of a firearm by a felon,
Well, that happened.
and use of a firearm during a crime of violence.
Yep.
It's unclear why Hopkins wanted the domain name or who he was transferring the domain name to. I can't give a lot of details on the investigation, Cedar Rapids public safety spokesperson Greg Bugelow said. This domain name is valuable and he wanted it transferred back to someone else. So the dude that held him up at gunpoint wasn't even stealing it for himself. He was stealing it for someone else.
Someone else, yeah. And I did see in the article that it's this whole do it for state. It's like connected to an Iowa State University.
Yeah.
And they kind of do.
It's all dumb shit. Basically, if you go into like doitforstate.com or the Snapchat, it's just boobs, butts, dudes chugging beers, setting fire to their balls.
Yeah.
Just dumb shit. And they yell, do it for state. It's kind of like World Star, but for
It's dumb.
drunk college students.
It's just jabronis, college dudes doing dumb shit. So how do we turn that into a movie?
I don't know, mate. It was your idea. For me, it's not fertile ground, but apparently you had some ideas.
Yeah, well, I thought maybe I interpreted I took the do it for state into like a deep state thing, like a shadow government thing.
Okay.
So our dude, whatever his name was his name? Well, it doesn't matter. Our hero, he's going to be our hero.
Let's give him a name.
You're
good with the dumb names.
Div. We'll call him Div.
Div.
Div
Gronkson.
I think Div accidentally buys this domain.
Do it for state.
Yeah.
Not knowing that it's about to blow up.
And do it for state is a... fuck. I've got nothing.
So glad you chose this story, mate.
No, Do It for State is like a subliminal campaign, recruitment drive from the shadow government
Okay.
to recruit millennials
For what?
for deep state business.
What's this deep state business? You keep saying these words
Okay.
like you know what they mean.
All right, so we've got a deep state.
I felt like last week
Well,
was more
let's-
successful.
Well, have a think. Well, what do you imagine a deep state would do? Put it to you. You're putting it all on me.
You came up with I don't even know what the term deep state means.
You're distancing yourself from this whole
I
thing.
am. I'm walking away, hands in the air, mate.
You can't. You can't
Go
right now.
live.
We're live.
Oh, I had one idea of what it could be.
Oh, here we go.
So what I thought maybe it could be, because basically what the website is, it's all the cool kids doing dumb shit.
Okay.
It's chugging beers,
Yep.
doing beer bongs,
Yep.
girls getting their boobs out, shaking their bums,
Yep.
all the stuff that the nerds of the school are probably not involved in.
Right.
So I thought maybe Do It for State,
Yep.
get set up, they see all these cool kids doing stuff, and all the guys that have graduated college and never got the chance to do all that cool shit are like, we want in. So maybe there's this
Oh, like an old school thing.
shadowy coalition of aging nerds who decide they want to take over Do It for State
Right. Okay.
and somehow start being involved in how all the cool shit's going down.
Okay. Kind of like an old school thing.
Yeah, like an anti-social network, if you will. It's these losers who want to be in control of the cool shit.
And you think that's better than
They take it by force.
the
I don't
deep
even
state?
know what deep state means. You keep saying deep state.
Okay. Deep state. All right. So I'm going to throw it to you again.
Please.
Deep state. It's it's kind of like, I imagine it's like maybe it's a Weekend at Bernie's thing, right?
Yeah.
Where Trump and Mike Pence are using like a dead Hitler, like a Weekend at Bernie's, but they're using
Like a puppet Hitler.
Hitler in Ray-Bans.
The actual body of Hitler.
The actual, yeah, he's been everyone knows he was cryogenically frozen.
Well, that's common knowledge.
That's common knowledge.
Yeah.
So he's like their mascot.
They've thought him out. They're using him as a puppet for what?
Kevin Spacey is Mike Pence.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
You're gaining some traction.
Sure. Who's dead Hitler?
Who's dead Hitler? Who is dead Hitler?
Who would play a good dead Hitler?
Oh, Carlyle from Trainspotting. He's already played Hitler, I think.
Carlyle.
You know, sick.
Oh,
not
Robert
sick-
Carlyle.
Yeah, Robert Carlyle.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And he's dead. He doesn't have to do much.
No,
Probably
it's-
get him cheap.
Yeah, Weekend at Bernie's. You could just
He
get
could even shoot a film during the day, and while he's sleeping, the guys just puppet him.
well, exactly, or just get a prosthetic. Just get someone to do a dummy.
A mould of
dummy,
him.
A mold of him,
Sure.
yeah.
Don't even need him on set.
I guess, what is their goal? What's their...
What is their goal?
I don't know.
You got a title of this?
A title? Master of his domain.
That's all right. That's pretty good.
So basically, I imagine Trump and Pence and dead Hitler.
Why is dead Hitler in there?
I don't know. Well, he's part of the shadow government.
Okay.
Who else would be part of the shadow government?
I just don't think dead Hitler'd be in line.
Kanye?
Definitely.
The Kims?
Sure.
Kim Kardashian, Kim Jong-un?
Yep.
Trump?
All the Kims involved.
Bindi Irwin?
Yep. Dennis Rodman.
Did you think I said Dennis Rodman?
No, I was just suggesting Dennis Rodman.
Because I said Bindi Irwin.
No, you said Bin
Oh,
Laden.
okay.
Why do they want this website? What does the website give this deep state
I don't know.
coalition?
I don't know. We make it up as we go.
You might have noticed the production on this week's episode is slightly better than last week. We've got
I like how
switching.
we're going so badly. We're talking about the technical aspects.
Well, the reason I'm just explaining why we're going so badly is we've spent a lot of time on the
Setting
setup
up,
here,
yeah.
and not a lot of time prepping what we're actually going to be talking about.
That's right.
Sorry, you were saying, mate, you had a great story going there, and I interrupted.
I didn't. I really didn't. So, I guess what would the deep state? That's the thing. What are the deep state? What are they hiding? What are they trying to protect? Do they have a cure for something?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have a cure for mumble rap?
Sure.
Do they have a cure for the common cold? Although that's already got a cure. I just thought of a tagline for the film though.
Yeah.
He's gone to URL and back
Yeah.
because he's
No,
assassin.
Yep. We seem to have gone black screen on there.
Damien.
The GoPro's dead.
Oh, Joshua.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, good to go.
So I was thinking maybe the assassin,
Hey.
Hugo Weaving.
Hugo Weaving's the assassin who goes in with a gun to get the domain.
Yeah.
Okay. He's good.
Are we right?
We're back up and running. So sorry about that. We've Just as we were talking about how awesome our production was, our GoPro ran out of batteries. So we're back on board now.
I don't think I'm allowed to pick the story anymore.
Look, I thought you had something awesome.
No, I didn't.
When you sent this through, I was like, well, that's a weird one to pick.
I thought it'd be funny.
In what way?
I don't know.
Okay.
But just go with me. I feel like you're fighting against me.
I don't want to fight you. I'm here for you.
Well,
I want to go with this story.
So let's ask some questions that we need to solve.
Okay. Who is the one that's holding him up with a gun? Like, what does he want Do It for State for? What is the purpose of getting that domain?
Well, they need to control the website.
Okay.
Because
but it's just a website full of butts and tits.
Seemingly so.
Hidden messages?
Hidden messages in
encrypted.
Encrypted messages.
Of course.
Right. So now we're getting somewhere.
Yes, we're on board.
Okay.
This is something.
So, to us, to the naked eye,
it just looks like
it's a beer
dudes
pong. It's a dude
lighting their nipples on fire.
Yeah.
Yep.
In reality,
encrypted messages.
Encrypted messages.
Direct from Putin.
From Putin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's say
he's always got a shirt
Let's
on.
say Putin is sending instructions to Trump, but he can't do it, via any other source of web besides somewhere that they would never look.
This is a bigger conspiracy.
Yeah, it's international.
So he's doing it through jocks at university.
Yeah, because all their other electronic channels are being monitored by the FBI.
So has Dev stumbled? Is it Div?
Div is the.
Because I was thinking Dev Patel would be the guy.
I've got him down here as casting suggestions.
Oh really? Are you serious?
I was just thinking about nerdy actors. I'm like Dev Patel.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah, cool. So he's the guy.
Yeah. So he's the guy that owns it and doesn't know what he has on his hands.
Damo, can you get a picture of Dev Patel up, please?
We'll show you a picture of Dev Patel. He's the bloke from Slumdog Millionaire.
Damien's playing Candy Crush again.
Yeah, he's tuned out.
Hopefully you're looking at a picture of Dev Patel now. Yeah, so he's our nerdy hero.
Yep.
He stumbled across a huge conspiracy.
Oh, so he knows.
Yeah.
He's aware that Putin's communicating with Trump via this.
Dev Patel, Slumdog Millionaire.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Oh, this is great. That's our producer.
In the meantime, everyone at home's already looked at Dev Patel and went, yep, cool, whatever.
Shout out to Damien Fandango on that one.
He's doing a bang-up job.
So,
how good's the lighting, by the way? Has anyone noticed?
We're going to be on to another character before Dev Patel gets up. Okay, so, Dev Patel. So how would he have stumbled across it?
I like to think Dev's a bit of a patsy. He doesn't know what he's got on his hands.
So you think it's a foolish thing?
He's just picked it up because he loves that college lifestyle. He's a bit of a dork. He's not involved in it that much, but he loves being the voyeur. He loves having all the rude Snapchats sent to him.
Yeah.
He loves being a part of it that way,
Yeah.
He's sitting at home in a set of tracky dacks, big bottle of lotion.
I think that's how he did it.
Hey?
Yeah, looking at the sexy videos.
Yeah.
He's isolating frames because he's a little bit particular when he tries to get off.
Oh, yeah, there's a specific thing that really
and
gets him
he's seeing
going.
the frames. He's seeing like Russian.
The frames in
messages.
between the frames.
We're
We're looking at Dev Patel.
We're looking at Dev Patel. What's he saying?
I think Damo's just put up a picture of Dev Patel.
Oh, okay. There's a delay here. Hang on.
And there's Dev Patel, everyone.
Oh, Joel. I've got to give Joel McGrath. This is a great tagline. Joel, you're a genius.
Thank you, Joel.
Joel McGrath has said, "You only get out what you put in."
That's so good. That's our lock that in.
That's a tagline, Joel.
That is awesome.
You are a fucking legend.
What we also need now, we need a title. We need a film title for this.
You don't like.
Say it again.
What was it?
Yeah, exactly.
The master of his domain. No.
Okay. I'm yet to be.
Joel, you can do better than that.
Joel, clearly you can do better than that.
Everyone could do better. Please just send suggestions of the things to say because this is horrible.
No, I think we're onto something really good
No,
here.
I've ruined it.
Mate, you need to settle down. Corey's been in the mood since we started tonight. I think we've actually started pushing the narrative forward now.
Okay.
Dev Patel's a bit of a dork.
Yep.
He wants to be involved with all the cool kids, but he's not cool enough. So the way he gets on the in is he sets up this website, this Do It for State.
# Do It for State.
They start sending him all the sexy videos.
Yep.
He is loving life. He's freeze framing in all the moments that he really loves. And what he finds in those freeze frames, it's the frames in between the frames, interlacing, I think it's called. He finds these interlaced
Read between the frames.
crypto messages direct from Putin to Trump. They're using this channel as a communications.
What is he communicating? That's the next thing.
Well, Trump is just a puppet at this point.
Okay.
Like he's just an empty vessel, and Putin is basically running America via Trump through Do It for State.
Do we still have Dead Hitler with Ray-Bans, Weekend at Bernie style? Have we scrapped that?
We can.
We can scrap it.
Shoehorn him in if you want to, man. But explain to me why we need Dead Hitler again.
Well, I just like I like Weekend at Bernie's. It's on the record that I like Weekend at Bernie's.
Yep.
And anytime I can anytime I can
I love that we're doing this live.
Anytime I can imitate that in any, I'll try.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
okay, we can drop it. No Hitler and Ray-Bans.
It's just hard to get into the narrative at this point.
I just like the idea of Kevin Spacey as Mike Pence, but he can still be that.
That's
good
really
casting.
good casting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next question that we've now established, if that's what's happening, if Putin is running this direct line through to Trump, running America via this website,
Yeah.
who is the guy going in and stealing it? He seems like now he's the good guy. He's trying to take that website back and break that train of communication.
No,
So maybe
I thought he'd be protecting the...
or protecting it. So he's
Yeah.
Trump's hitman.
Yeah.
Oh, because Dev's wising up to what's going on.
Dev's not...
Corey's lost the ability to
Oh, I
speak.
can't even talk.
Anyone got a good title? Not that.
Okay. John McGrath's got a title here.
Excellent.
Russian web.
Russian web?
Like Russian web.
Oh, Russian web. Yep.
I don't like it, Joel. I'll say it to your face.
Master of my domain, still winning at this point.
Tagline was great, though.
Tagline was great. That was top shelf.
He emails Hillary
On her private server?
on her private email account.
Okay. Who, Trump does?
No, Dev.
Because they're not mates. Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
Dev gets in contact with Hillary.
Dev is Div, which is confusing.
Div. Dev plays Div.
Yes.
Yep. So Div emails Hillary
Yes.
about what's going down just before his door gets kicked in and a gun held to his head.
Yep.
Then the story that we just read out to you goes down. He somehow manages to get the gun back. The hitman goes to court. Are we now in a courtroom drama
And we
type
said
situation?
the Hugo Weaving would be the hitman?
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe the climax of our film, because now we're in the court, yeah? It's a courtroom drama taking place.
Right.
Is the information going to come out or whatever?
Right.
I think at this point, Trump feels the war's closing in, yeah?
Yeah.
He's
This is impeachment.
Shit, yeah. I mean, if he gets busted, it's all falling apart.
Yeah.
And on the next day's statements, he's going to be fucked. So maybe they send in secondary hitmen to kill the original hitman so no one speaks. Just silence everyone.
2 levels of hitman.
Double hitman. Hitman squared. I don't know.
It's hip to be squared. So how does it end? We're in the courtroom.
I envisioned this going so much better than what it's going now.
Just ride the snake. Ride the snake.
Can we get Damo to look up another photo? I thought that went really well.
Yeah, so what can you put a photo up of?
Okay, well, who's the hitman that takes out the hitman? I reckon we want something creepy looking.
You know what?
With a real face
No
on
Country
him.
for Old Men guy. That guy.
Javier Bardem.
Yeah.
He's a good one.
He's a good
I
one.
cast him just
He's
recently,
obvious
though.
though. Okay.
How about
like a real weird looking guy?
a real weird looking
The
dude?
girl in Hereditary.
Who's that?
You know the little girl in
Toni Collette.
in Hereditary.
The little girl?
Yeah.
You can't have a little girl hitman.
Why not? Have you seen her in Hereditary?
I haven't seen
I haven't seen
Hereditary
the
yet.
film yet. I heard it's really scary.
What about Stephen Merchant? Big goggle-eyed freak.
And he's bumbling around, but he's really good at killing.
No one would suspect that guy.
Yeah.
He can barely stand up without
By
falling
day,
out.
he's like a bumbling.
Yep.
office
Bit
worker.
of a Clark Kent type.
Yeah. Okay.
No one takes him seriously.
Right.
By night, he's fucking Enter the Matrix.
The Og Monster.
Yeah, the old monster himself.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So Stephen Merchant.
Hitman to take out the hitman.
Yeah. Is this does this go down in front of in court? Is this a very public
Where would he hit?
assassination?
I think he's got to hit him in public because the guy's obviously locked down in jail, high security for this situation. So there's only a small window of opportunity being walked from the police car to the courtroom, up the stairs.
So who's on trial? Trump's on trial.
No, I don't think it's come out yet. That's why they want to silence the hitman before that comes out.
Right.
People on trial are the hitman, Hugo Weaving.
Yep.
Dev's there as a witness.
Right.
And Dev's about to spill the beans.
Is Dev on the stand?
He's about to be.
About to be on the stand.
Yeah. So they've made their opening dissertations. Is that a word?
Oh, fancy.
They've made their opening dissertations. Following day is going to be when they get stuck into the meat of the case.
Why do you have to hand gesture stuck into the meat?
Did I do that? Did I?
Yeah, you really did.
Just wrist,
Stuck into
just
the
wrist
meat.
deep into the meat.
He takes off his watch. It's stuck into the meat.
Slides all the way to the elbow. No. So the second day is when all the shit's going to come out and Trump's going to go down. So he's got to hit him that morning, the following morning.
Okay.
And what happens? Does he get him? What's the?
No, I don't want it to wrap up in a bow nicely. You know what I mean?
You want a ambiguous ending.
Yeah.
He's so art house.
I mean, I like to think the only evidence, because they're going to kill Dev.
They're going to kill Dev. They're going to kill the hitman.
Dev gets got. The only evidence is Hillary's emails.
All right.
And in the political climate, no one fucking believes Hillary. Like, you know what I mean? No. Trump says fake news. No one believes Hillary.
Yep.
So the only evidence is in Hillary's private email account.
Wasn't that what she got in trouble for?
Boss bitch.
Deleting a whole bunch of her own emails?
Did she?
We are so uninformed.
We're
Finger on the
referencing
pulse.
American politics and we don't even know it ourselves.
Finger right on the pulse.
This is bad.
This is real bad. You got to tell us what your ambiguous ending is. So the hitman goes in. It's the morning of the second day of the trial.
Yep.
All the information's about to come out. Trump's going to go down if Dev gets on the stand.
Yep.
But
it's a red herring.
What do you mean?
Over in the court, sitting in the court, quiet as a mouse, because he's dead. Ray-Bans on.
Hitler.
Dead Hitler.
Dead Hitler.
Comes to life.
All right, he reanimates.
Dead Hitler reanimates.
Someone says the secret
Just
word.
stands up. Pop, 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 pop. Shoots Dev.
Shoots Dev. Shoots the hitman.
Yeah.
Shoots himself.
Hitler was alive the whole film.
Right.
He's never been dead.
Hitler has never been dead. Oh, well, I mean, if they kept him in a cryogenic state since 45.
Yeah.
How old was Hitler when he died? You'd know this.
How old was Hitler when he died, people? Can someone say?
Damo, could you bring up some Hitler information on the screen?
Joel's
for
on
us?
fire.
Yep.
Another good one, Jolly. You've got jail.
You've got jail. That's good. I like
That's
you've
not
got
bad.
jail.
I like how all
Play
the
on
good
words.
ideas have come from
Joel.
people listening. And you know what?
So far, 0 good ideas from you or me.
Yeah. So let me get this straight because I'm confused of what we've actually said at all. So Hitler is alive. He's been controlling the shadow government of America
Yeah.
for 50 years, whatever, since that thing happened in Germany.
Well, I thought he's been cryogenically frozen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's cryogenically frozen. They unfroze
Right.
him. Right.
Recently?
So they unfroze him recently.
They're just
So-
waiting for the right time, and this is clearly the right time to bring him back.
So even Putin and Trump are, they're like red herrings. They're not even, they're puppets.
I mean, I think Putin's been running things as kind of a stand-in sort of guy.
Okay.
Until the time is right to bring back old mate, small moustache.
Yeah,
Yep.
Charlie.
So, and this is the perfect time.
Yeah.
He gets up, blasts everyone, but then how does it end? Hitler's gunned everyone down. Does he do himself? And we just go back to business as usual, as in Putin running America via Trump through the Do It for State website?
Well, I feel like at this point it's pretty public. Was this be on television?
Well, Div hasn't made his statement yet. No one knows. This is the information that they're stopping coming out. So if Hitler kills everyone, that remains a secret. Life returns to
I kind of want someone
normal.
to kill Hitler.
Okay.
I kind of want someone to kill Hitler. I think people would go, it'd be that moment.
It'd be a good finish.
Yeah.
Be a good finish to see him get gunned down.
Yeah. Who would kill Hitler?
I mean, it could be one of those unexpected ones. You know, like Hitler takes out all the people, goes goose stepping out of the courtroom, and then like he just doesn't know how even traffic works in this days. Takes the first step into the traffic and is just plowed into by a bus.
See, that would be deflating.
No, you want someone to shoot him in the face.
Yeah. Oh, what happens? How does Hitler die, people?
Anyone? How do we kill Hitler at the end?
Oh, SJ's watching. Hey, SJ.
SJ?
I'm glad you tuned in for this riveting.
I'm
it's horrible.
so sorry.
It's horrible. Go get a colonoscopy or something more interesting than this. So Hitler...
If you haven't had your prostate checked yet, now's the time.
So Hitler goes in for a routine prostate check. Finds out he's got prostate cancer. Everyone would want to see Hitler die of prostate cancer, aggressive cancer.
So, hang on, wait. Hitler shoots everyone in the courtroom. Somehow manages to escape.
Yes.
Next day, I better get the prostate checked out. It's been 80-something years. Next scene is so our final scene of the film.
He gets a thing in the mail.
Is old mate Adolf.
He's like,
he's got mail now?
It's time for your prostate check. Yeah, he's got mail. He's got an address.
Okay.
He's got a fixed address.
All right.
It's like, you got the White House is whatever the White House is. It's
he's like in a bunker
basement
somewhere.
under the White House.
Sure, okay.
Yeah, and he finds he's got prostate cancer. Yeah.
Is that our final scene? Is Adolf getting a prostate exam?
No. What do you think?
I mean, it's no less weird than the rest of the film.
This is beginning to sound a lot like InfoWars. James Rappel, yes.
James Rappel would say that because he's a reptilian.
Yeah, James is a reptile.
Yep.
It goes right from Alex Jones, and it shows up in Donald Trump's mouth.
Hillary Clinton created ISIS with Obama.
The very fringe of the conspiracy movement, like Alex Jones, are being kind of incorporated into the campaign.
If Trump gets elected, he's going to be Secretary of Defense.
I think that Alex Jones is a lunatic.
Move, bitch! Get out the way!
Do you want to recap the story for us?
Let's recap. Oh,
Take it from the top.
No, I don't even know where to start.
Don't you?
Can you start and I'll chime in? Because it's such a mess of rubbish.
It is,
I don't even know.
It is an absolute shambles.
So the story, the news story was someone stole a domain name at gunpoint, robbed a guy, and it was Do It for State.
On the surface, it seems like a
Please.
fairly innocuous website.
Yeah.
It's just, as we said, boobs and bums and dudes lighting their balls on fire.
Yes.
In reality, Putin is using this as a communication network in between the interlaced frames, sending Trump instructions on how he wants America run, basically, day to day.
Yeah.
So the hapless dork, Div, who runs this website, played by Dev Patel from Slumdog Millionaire, in the midst of a late-night frothy bat session, he's hitting pause to get those great frames. He comes across a piece of this communication,
Yes.
realises what's going on. He's about to blow the whistle,
Yep. And his whistle.
and his proverbial whistle.
Yeah. Literal whistle.
When through his door comes a hitman, hired by Trump,
Hugo Weaving.
to take back this website and protect this channel of communication. But Dev is somehow able to overpower the guy,
And has Hillary's email.
gets in contact with Hillary, or is about to get in contact with Hillary.
Right. Yep.
When the hitman bursts in, he overpowers the hitman. This all ends up in court.
Yep.
When Div is about to take the stand on day 2 of the trial.
Yep.
In the back corner of the courtroom, a fellow that seemed like he'd been asleep the whole time,
Yep.
yet bore a striking resemblance to Adolf Hitler, whips off his MAGA hat and shades, and lo and behold, it is Hitler.
Who was cryogenically unfrozen.
Yep,
By
Trump
and Pence.
Hitler shoots everyone in the room,
Yep.
flees the courtroom.
Yep.
We pick the story up a few weeks later.
No.
No?
Straight after, he checks his mail.
Take it away.
He goes home. He's like, wants to relax. I've just killed people.
How does Hitler relax? Gets in his mind comfy chair.
It's a pipe.
Yep.
Yep. Goes home. I'll check my mail.
Sure.
You know, it's backed up. You imagine 80 years of mail.
A lot of stuff.
He hasn't checked it until this moment.
A lot of phone bills.
He gets to the top. It's the last one.
Yep.
Hitler, you need to check your prostate. It's
Yep.
time.
Yep.
It goes to his doctor, who's German.
Mm-hmm. Played by?
I always think of the same guy every time. The dude who played the Jew hunter in Tarantino's film. I always think that's the guy. Christoph Waltz. He realizes he's got prostate cancer.
Is that the end?
I don't know.
The doctor says, I'm so sorry, Adolf.
No, he gets diagnosed and then we watch him die a painful death, cancer of the prostate.
How long is that going to take?
3 hours. It's a 3-hour
So
film.
it was an epic.
So 1 hour to get through the first lot, and then 2 hours of him dying of prostate cancer.
Okay. It's all just in one room.
People want to see Hitler die of prostate cancer.
Do they want to watch him for two and a half hours?
Yeah, just get through everything else in the first.
It's an action-packed first 90 minutes, followed by 2 hours of watching Hitler die of prostate cancer. What would you call that?
Power Kraut. That's the film.
Power Kraut. That is definitely the title.
Power Kraut.
Next week, our new host, Joel, will be taking you through Minnesota 3.
Yeah.
Because clearly he's got them much better.
Jolie, he came through. So good.
That was great. So
Power
Kraut
is
it
the
is.
film.
Yep.
Power Kraut and what was the
Tagline being, you get out what you put in.
Yeah.
Put in.
Yeah.
That's top notch.
All right, well, let's just put a pin in it.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for watching. This has been the second ever Minisode. We're so sorry.
It's the last ever minisode.
So in a couple of days, we're going to do a proper episode again. We've got episode 24 coming up.
Yep.
We've got a special guest who's going to be on the show for that one. So it's going to be a lot more organised than this. I promise we're going to bounce back. Corey will not be picking the news stories anymore for the minisodes.
Sorry about that one. Thanks, Joel McGrath, for the title and the...
Everything that was funny about this episode. Thanks, Joel.
Thanks, Joel McGrath.
Thanks to Damo for producing this and making it look great despite the content.
Yep.
See you, cunts.
See ya.
Ooh, we should just stop.
Kill it, Damien.
Kill it, Dave.
For the love of God.
Are we out?
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
He jumped over 3 linebackers in midair, sprouted inwards like a gazelle.
No one laughs at a master of quack fool.
Real nice. Many have died from starvation due to the difficulty of finding enough food, such as seals.
Shut up. No more Mr. Nice Duck. That's it. Right, Mr. Sitz?
What do you make of that? You know, it's the most fantastic story I've ever heard.
The Round Carpet Podcast.
I've got to turn right up. Did you want me to turn this right up?
It's got a feedbacky loop. I think you should kill that.
Clem Fandango. We should give Damien a shout out.
Absolutely.
Took him a while to get there.
I blame Corey. There's been a lot of technical difficulties. That's why we've come in late. But it all seems to be running. Give us a thumbs up if you're at home and you're hearing us and seeing us. We are getting the messages coming through.
All right.
How long have we been doing this for?
I don't know.
Can we get a time check on that, Damo? An hour and 7 minutes. No. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I apologise.
Wow.
I've lost friends over this. This is horrendous. Okay.
Okay, we should do a proper outro now.
Okay. What do you mean?
like, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. That sort of thing.
Okay. You did that.
Brown carpet podcast.